What's going on to you, Leos? So you Leos have got the Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Strength, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so for you Leos, you Leos have had to make a very tough choice. The Lovers, the Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. You Leos would like Seven of Pentacles. You Leos would like to be in a fruitful relationship, very loving, functional relationship. But a lot of you understand that you need to have self-love, especially at a time like this, because you were trying to get to know somebody, and like I said, they were giving you a hard time from the last reading. And so you understand now that you have to have self-love. It's not just about the type of love that you give to other people. It's also about your own love that you have for yourself. So as a result, a lot of you Leos understand that. And the Chariot now represents how it is that, you know, the quality of the people that you hang around, it has to be official. You know, it has to be real. People have to actually care about you. And this is why it is I keep talking about character, right? Doesn't matter how much money a person has. If they actually don't care about you and they're seeing you as a pawn, they don't really see you as a person, as a living person, then obviously that's a serious problem, because they have no problems treating you any kind of way. So obviously you Leos are a zodiac sign that needs to be respected. Obviously everybody needs to be respected, but some zodiac signs, it's an immediate turn off more than others. So for you Leos, for you Capricorns, and Libras, y'all need that respect. So even though you would like to be in a relationship where, you're starting a family and the two of you are amazing together, the two of you work well, all this type of stuff, y'all go well together. It's not really a situation where a lot of you could really be in one, because this is more so of a situation where what you're going to get is the difficulties, right? Especially now, especially today moving forward, right? Or just in general, because you understand that a lot of people don't really have self-love. A lot of people are not healed from certain traumas. And so a lot of you Leos understand that you have to do the healing for yourselves. The Chariot now represents, so as a result of this, the people that you have around you have to be on point. That's why they have to be on point. The Knight of Cups and the King of Wands represents, tired of the people who are, delusional, in their own cup. Just, they're not really aware of what's going on around them. They're not really conscious, so to speak. And they're just in their own bubble. They're in their own world. They're delusional. They think of things that the world doesn't really actually exist in that way. And as a result of this, a lot of you Leos are understanding that, not everybody out here really is living in reality where they could look at the world for what it is. More people are really living in their own reality, in a sense, and it's not even real, but to call it a reality, but they're living in their own delusion of what they want to happen, what they want to see, what, just what it is that they would like to see, as opposed to what's actually happening. And the thing about it is that the King of Wands represents, but that's not you. A lot of you Leos, you can't hang around people who live like this, because it accomplishes nothing, and it annoys you when people try to even live their life like this, right? So you know what that means. It's a dub, right? You got to get out of there. It's a dub. The Ten of Cups represents, so you're out to get this. You're out to get the real thing. You're out to get camaraderie, right? Real love, camaraderie. It's not just about just the touch and the romance, if you know what I mean, but it's also about the fact that someone has your back even. The Strength card, which represents you, Leos, so you did show up in your own reading. This is about how a lot of you Leos also need to understand that what you've got going on is you Leos are very much so well off, because other people are unable to control their own emotions at this time around you. But you Leos are able to control your emotions, because you Leos understand that you have an understanding that it's not about the dysfunctions that people try to project onto you. You Leos understand that this is not you. So you Leos can understand the differences between when someone is trying to project onto you and when that's essentially a lie. So you Leos are not going to allow people to just come in, talk to you about some nonsense, and then make it seem like that's the reality of that's what happened. No, you Leos understand yourselves a lot more now, because you understand that, you know, you can control your ego and that you're not as emotional as you once were. But it's a trip to see other people start wilding out and being emotional as they're projecting, trying to project onto you, right? The people that you leave or you don't want to talk to, they may text you or to your face tell you to shut up and you're not this. The Eight of Pentacles represents how, but all of that is projection. But the Eight of Pentacles represents you're going to continue to get right back to work and you're not really worried about that type of stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. The Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles represents, so the Two of Cups is about how a lot of you Leos are going to continue to talk to other people, you know, and, you know, it's no sweat off of your nose. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a scenario for you Leos where you're losing right now. If people don't act like they have common sense, like I said, you'll just move on to somebody else and begin to talk to those people. The Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles represents the type of relationship that you want and the type of people that you want. They have to be a good listener, right? They have to understand. They have to gain enlightenment from what it is that's going on around them, right? Interacting with you. It's not about them just doing all the talking. You know, those types of people that in relationships who like to do all the talking and stuff like this. No, you can actually listen to what it is that your partner wants in order to be secure. You want those types of people. This is one of the traits that you want people who you're going to be getting to know seriously to have. Can they even listen? And this is the type of relationship that you want. Something beautiful, almost forbidden. Not forbidden, but almost forbidden. Like, you know, it's like this is a trade secret. Like, you know, this is inside secrets or something like this, you know. It's almost illegal, you know what I mean? You know, to have this kind of love for one another. But it's not illegal. It's very much so legal. It's just that, you know, the type of love that other people, you know, would be envious of because of the fact that they may not have it. So that's why it is that the two of you need to keep it on the hush. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Strength. Four of Wands to clarify the Strength. Ace of Cups. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay. So the Four of Wands represents, again, type of relationship that you want. Seeing that people are throwing up their projections about what they need you to be because they have these traits in themselves. So you don't have those traits in you like that. And a lot of you Leos understand that. So what they're saying, what they're trying to project onto you, it doesn't even make any sense. You want this. You want a real relationship, but you just haven't found that yet. And some of these people that you were getting to know, they thought that this was it and that you Leos was playing games. No, they were the ones that was actually playing games, you know? Because it's like you trying to get to know somebody and then the person flakes on you because they don't hear from you, right? They don't hear from you and stuff like this. until about an hour or two ahead of when the two of you are supposed to hang out. And it's like, did they call you or text you and tell you that they ain't want to talk to you? Like, what made you think that? You know, it's like, oh, you know, I thought you didn't want to talk to me, so I gotta ghost you. That's the type of stuff when they're actually the one that's really ghosting. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands represents. So you're going to continue to search for that. And if you don't find it, then if you don't find it now, I'll say, then you'll just continue to look for it. It's not that, you know, it's not that difficult for you. It's not that difficult of a decision. You know, it's not a decision that, you know, a month ago, 2 months ago, it might have been a difficult decision because now it's like you'd be weighing out your pros and cons. No, you know that you want that type of interaction with one special person. So you're going to go find it and you're not going to give up. So let me see. So to clarify, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. So you have the Nine of Cups, the Star, the King of Cups, and then you have the Page of Swords. So to clarify this card, right, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Star card, right? You want someone that wants you as their partner. That you want someone that thinks of you as what it is that they've wanted for a very long time, right? All the attributes, right? Or a lot of the attributes. You're someone that they want, right? That they haven't necessarily told anybody about, but they've been thinking about, visualizing about, right? The King of Cups and the Page of Swords represents, and, you know, if they're not, then it is what it is. But at the same time, you just don't want people to continue to try to waste your time and make it seem like that's something that they had to do, was to waste your time, right? And it becomes a waste of time when it's way more than what's necessary. So you Leos just need to understand that. Don't let anybody discourage you.